Hello, film geeks out there. Welcome to yet another month in movie show for June 2017. I'm Anthony Tyson. With me today is, of course, the lovely Katie Gilligan.
Hey.
The awesome artist, Casey Mason.
Hello.
And then that bro from my Mo.
Recent high school graduate.
Yes! Rachel Tyson.
Yay!
Hello.
Yay! Congratulations, buddy.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'm proud of you. All right, so getting it off to start off with
Wow.
movie news. Sorry about that. We each picked one this week. We're going to change it up a little bit. Something that was the biggest topical news for us in the past month of May. There was one that hit home especially hard with Katie and Casey too, I think, a little bit.
Not quite as much as Katie.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I can
that's right.
definitely say Ransom and I are on board with what you're saying. So, Katie, take it away.
Alright, so Wonder Woman is coming out next week. Very exciting. And there was a story that came out about movie theaters doing women-only screenings of Wonder Woman. Now, while I agree that saying women-only was probably not the greatest marketing strategy, people got real upset. Men in particular, not you guys. They got mad. They're like, it's discrimination. This is why we don't like feminism. Women hate men.
I think they also called it an SJW controversy. And as soon as someone... Oh my god, as soon as someone gets on the comics and say that, I'm like, okay, you're a Republican, you obviously don't like women, and you hate everything that has anything to do with bringing women up, and you just fucking...
Listen, there are 1.5 million screenings of Wonder Woman this weekend. This weekend more than anything because it's opening weekend, or next weekend, excuse me. You can go see it anytime. There are a few showings where women want to go and be empowered by other women watching a movie that has a background of a strong womanhood. It's nothing against men. We don't hate you. We don't. But right now, I'm not very happy with you, but still.
With some of you.
Well, yeah, some of you. Exactly. I don't know. It just makes me mad that people are like, this is why we hate feminism. This is, women are being We're not being discriminatory by saying women should just go to this showing together. They might have marketed it as, like Anthony was talking about this, a girls' night out, maybe. Mm-hmm. Marketing it a little different would have been better. But we're not saying we hate men. It's just women with women going to empower women watching a movie about a woman who kicks ass. It's nothing about being mad at men. Calm down.
Absolutely. And I think people don't understand how important not only Wonder Woman is as a character in comic book history, but actually the timing of this movie altogether.
Look at women
Marvel...
we don't have a real good time right now. Okay, having a baby just went up 400% in cost-wise. To have a baby, it just went up 400% with medical expenses. We still don't get paid equally. There's a lot of stuff going on with women. I don't understand why you're so mad that we want to go see a movie together.
Well, and not only that, but kind of where I was leading it as well is like this is the first comic book movie featuring a heroine at the forefront. You know, we've had Black Widow, but she's always been a side character.
She's never had her own standalone movie.
Not a leading heroine.
And let's be honest, the best part of Batman versus Superman was Wonder Woman. We can all probably agree on that. And her theme song. Badass.
Oh, yeah.
So, to follow up on so I didn't realize it was multiple theaters. I thought it was just Alamo Drafthouse here in Colorado that was doing it.
We can double check on that, too.
It's the Alamo chain.
I think it's the Alamo chain. And a lot of the things that were overshadowed because of all this controversy was for the women-only screenings of this show, 100% of those profits go to women's charities. Mm-hmm. And no one seems to care about that. So I think that people...
is going to Planned Parenthood.
Yeah, a lot of it is going to charities that help women and young girls. And I think the fact that there's so much controversy overshadowing that, almost... I think that's what makes me mad.
It makes me mad, too.
Then it kind of begs the question, like, I think they even said if you identify as a woman, that kind of leads into me wondering, are there going to be men dressing up as women buying tickets just to spite it?
Oh, totally.
But then Alamo still wins because they're still getting money and it's still going to the charities.
You're still donating to that charity.
If you're that kind of guy that thinks that you, like, fuck this screening, I don't give a fuck, I'm just gonna do it to spite them, then A, you're gonna look like a fool, and B, your money still goes to women's charities. Do it. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
The fact that you guys are so mad is just so ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. We're not trying to disclude you. There's 1.5 million other showings that you can go to.
Seriously.
Stop. Calm
And,
down.
You know, the thing that
They
drives
say we're
me...
the dramatic ones.
Yeah.
Seriously. Yeah. It's crazy. And the other thing is, you know, the other counter argument is, oh, well, you know, if men were doing this for a man movie or whatever, then everyone would be up in arms.
Every
I'm
movie's
like,
a man
well,
movie.
look... I mean, look at it this way. Men have always been in kind of like a... I hate to say it, but in history, a dominating role over women, unfortunately, in history. So the
damn
fact that we are
patriarchy.
now changing as a society and putting women in the forefront and saying that
God forbid.
women can do, you know, just the same things that men can. They're just as successful as men are. You know, we're all equal, and celebrating that fact by having a women's only event for women empowerment is different than having a men only event for men empowerment, because men haven't needed
They're
to be
already
empowered.
empowered.
I think the whole thing is just insane. That's where I'm going with that. So
And I think if you're gonna get mad about a women's only screening of, it's not even like the whole weekend. It's one night of the weekend, of opening weekend. So if you're gonna get mad about women's only screenings, then you need to also get mad about ladies' night outs. You need to also get mad about the fact that men have to pay covers and women don't. You don't get to pick and choose, just like us as feminists don't get to pick and choose. We are not feminists when it's convenient to us, and you guys don't get to say that, because that's not true. Maybe there are some women that are like that, but if you think we pick and choose when to be feminists, then you need to take a real deep look at yourself and realize that you're picking and choosing what you want to get mad at.
yeah.
So,
There's a bunch of stuff that you could get mad at, but you're choosing this one thing to get mad at, which really, in reality, let the women go out and have a night. Have a bros night. Go watch Superman, something super
go watch
masculine.
any other superhero movie ever made. How about that?
Guardians is still out in theaters. Go watch it.
So can I say, and I think this is where we're all heading, can we just all say collectively, I don't fucking care.
Calm down.
Yeah.
Just calm down. Go see it another night. I'm sorry. There's probably showings at the same exact time for you to go to.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Absolutely.
Calm down.
On a lighter note, and a less controversial one, Star Wars Vanity Fair shoot just came out,
So
and
good.
oh my god.
Fisher.
Oh my god. So, yeah, some of the covers were incredible, and I think one of the two big photos that we saw, and actually there's 3 of them that I can think of. One was Leia herself in what I'm assuming is going to be a more political garb for when she's dealing with these high-class members of, you know, society in this universe, in this galaxy. And it's exciting, too, because they also had a picture of a lot of people in this new cantina area, but it's not like the dirty...
Sorry.
That's the one. But it's not the dirty one, you know, not where it's like, you know, in the middle of a dust bowl, kind of like shady characters. Think more of like a Las Vegas casino, you know, where you get people coming in and they could be like high class individuals, you know, kind of like coming for like a big show or something like that. And it looks really, really cool. Her get up is perfect. Then you see a picture of her and Billy Lord, her daughter, and it's just like heart wrenching. It looks so amazing. There's one of her and Luke, again, just equally as amazing. And altogether, just all of the photos are incredible. There's one of Rey with the lightsaber. She's like doing some Jedi training. It's fucking awesome. And I lose my mind at every single one of those
And we
images.
finally got that new trailer too. What, like a week and a half ago?
Yeah, it was
Was
like
it-
3.
Oh,
maybe
was
3
it that
weeks.
long ago?
Yeah,
I feel like
it's-
it was
it's been a
so
while.
soon.
And
Yeah.
we also got a look at 2 new characters.
Mm-hmm.
That's the cool
Yeah.
thing. So both Laura Dern and wow, I'm forgetting his
Benicio
name.
del Toro.
Thank you, Benicio del Toro were confirmed for this movie.
Ooh,
And-
Laura Dern from Jurassic Park?
Yes,
Da, da,
and
da,
Laura
da.
Dern has purple hair now.
Yay!
And the thing is, a lot of the Star Wars fans were speculating. There's a character in Bloodlines that we were assuming she was going to be, and it was kind of, think of like a nemesis politically for Leia. And we thought that Laura Dern would be playing that side nemesis. Confirmed that she isn't, because character's name is totally different. However, she's an admiral in this, Resistance in the New Republic, And it's interesting to think, well, wait a minute. What's the leadership going to be now that the entire seat of galactic government is gone from the events of the first one? Remember, Starkiller Blaze blew up Hosnian
Blew
Prime.
up? What?
I'm sorry. My mouth is kind of tongue-tied.
I'm
Blew
sorry,
up
English
Hosnian.
major.
Yeah, sure. But blew up Hosnian Prime, and the entire seat of government, like I said, collapsed. Like, what is the New Republic now? Well, obviously, Leia's a prime candidate. But in the events of Bloodlines, everyone found out that, oh no, she's related to Darth Vader.
Dun, dun.
Right? Controversy. So, is there going to be another character that's going to be trying to take the reins of leadership from Leia? And I think that's going to be Laura Dern's character. I'm very excited to see if maybe they have some tit for tat, so to speak, in the movie. So, and then Benicio del Toro, his name is DJ, confirmed, not a real name. So
Wait, does that mean
it's a
confirmed?
fake name. It's a fake name. That's how some people refer to him as. But we don't know his allegiances. So far, his character is described as a shady individual that we don't know if he's on the good side or the bad side.
Oh, that's gonna be stressful.
So
I know, I'm already having a panic attack.
a lot of people are saying that DJ is an acronym for Dark Jedi.
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't think it's going to be that blatantly obvious, but I am curious as to what his character will be. Even if it's a character that goes on one line or the other, I'm just really intrigued. And the fact that they hid his name is very intriguing to me.
Well, he sounds like some kind of double agent
Yeah,
for
who knows?
both sides, yeah.
I mean, I'm always hoping that my boy Kyle Katarn will come back, and then that would be amazing if Benicio del Toro's character had a little bit of that Katarn vibe. Because he's gone in a little bit on the bad side, a little on the good side from time to time. So that'd be cool. But regardless, go look at the shoot on Vanity
pretty
Fair.
sweet.
All of the covers are amazing.
Can I just say I'm so happy for you two that these new series of Star Wars films are like good.
Yeah.
They're at least
Oh.
decent.
Yeah.
Because they could have been horrible.
So happy for you guys that you didn't have to sit through more of episode 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, yeah.
Specifically
Type.
1 and 2. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Thank
happy
you.
for you guys.
Thank you. I'm happy for humanity too. So, yeah, go check it out immediately. Just go to Vanity Fair if you want to see those photos for yourself. Ransom, what you got?
All right, so exciting news and a little bit shocking. Was not expecting this, but Tom Hardy, as you might know from Peaky Blinders or now Dunkirk,
Mm-hmm.
he is going to be Venom for Sony's Marvel Spider-Man universe. This has been confirmed. Why are you
I'm just like
at
laughing
me?
at you might know him from things that people probably don't know him from.
You know what?
Like maybe
Oh,
Batman
okay,
or Mad Max.
Yeah, we all know who Tom Hardy is. Fine, whatever. Anyways,
You guys are hilarious.
This is why I live for this show, is those two.
Continue.
The Revenant, like literally any other time.
Anyways, Casey,
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry.
they are starting production this fall, and Sony had confirmed this through Twitter, showing a picture of Tom Hardy wearing a Venom t-shirt. Which
Of
was
course.
kinda cool. Yeah. And it's due to come out, I think,
October of 18, right? Is what you said?
October 5th, 2018.
Yeah,
Next
we'll see.
year,
If,
guys.
We'll see if
Wait,
they keep that release
Like
date.
Spider-Man
Yeah.
Homecoming universe? Is
No.
there one?
Oh, this is the
technically.
confusing. But
Wait,
this
are
is the
they having
confusing
another
thing.
Spider-Man?
This is the
Ah,
confusing
we
thing.
don't know.
So right now, as of right now, their plans are to have this outside of the Marvel official
It's the
canon.
dumbest thing I've ever
So
heard.
now Venom is not tied to Spider-Man. So we don't know what they're really doing.
That's
It-
probably...
this
I
is-
love
well,
Tom
it's a
Hardy,
little
though,
silly.
So that makes me really upset.
right.
So, because what I had understood from it was that, and I'm sure Amy Pascal will come out and talk about it as well.
Because she's been halfway on both sides.
Yeah.
That's why it's so confusing.
But from what I understood was that Venom wasn't going to tie into any of the things happening in Homecoming, but if they did need to put Spider-Man into the Venom story, then it would still be...
I
Also,
think
it's a
we...
Venom only movie.
It's technically...
Wait, it would still
So-
be what?
It would
Tom
still be
Holland or-
Tom Holland.
Oh.
As, yeah.
I was gonna get confused with Tom. Sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, so far we don't even know like what the synopsis is. As far as we know, it is the Brock Turner version of Venom.
Which is the big thing, I think.
Yeah. And it's going to be directed by Ruben Fleischer, who directed Gangster Squad and Zombieland. Or he
Zombieland, oh, I
produced
love
Gangster Squad.
I love Zombieland.
And
Zombieland
he
was
did-
good.
That actually, okay, that does make me a little excited, I think.
I love
Yeah.
Zombieland.
Yeah, thank God he was only the producer of Gangster Squad, because that movie was a little hard to watch.
Yeah.
I
But-
didn't watch it.
I did
It's
not.
okay.
I
You can
tried.
skip that one. Skip it. But Zombieland's amazing. So yeah, I'm intrigued in this. Like you were saying, so far that's all we really know. I think they're pushing still for a rated R rating, which is again why they
Yeah.
technically can't confirm that it's in the Marvel universe. But we'll see. I have my doubts that they would dare do a movie with what they have right now, especially after Homecoming will probably make bank for them.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
see afterwards.
Yeah.
But if Homecoming does well for them, and it's because of its storyline tying into the Marvel universe, I think they're going to renege on the idea that Venom is going to be completely outside of the Marvel canon.
The only problem with that is that they would then have to make another deal with the Marvel production company. at
Yes,
this
I bet
point.
they've got a
agreed, but I
contract
think they
waiting.
can do that.
I bet they've got a contract.
Yeah.
waiting.
I think we've all been waiting for that to happen.
Yeah,
Well-
I sincerely doubt that a movie without any type of Feige kind of approval and judgment in the Marvel universe is going to be any good.
Yeah.
After what we've seen.
That's true. I'm
So.
excited for the rated R rating because Deadpool was friggin' awesome.
And
Oh god, Logan was so
Yeah.
good.
And
Rated R, go for it.
especially with like if they do a origin story of Venom with Brock Turner finding the alien symbiote, that'll be interesting to see.
That
Didn't
could
we
be
already
interesting.
see it though?
A crappy version.
It was so good.
It's kind of like the Green Lantern.
I'm just kidding. I'm
Crap.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Just like, get ready for the comment section.
Trigger.
To be like, no!
Whatever. Spider-Man 3 was the best.
Can't say that with a straight face. But it's
all I
exciting.
think of when I think of Spider-Man 3
emo Spider-Man.
emo Tobey Maguire coming out of the store and doing the
Ew, ew, ew.
eating a cookie or whatever.
yeah.
With the eyeliner.
I've actually
Yeah.
never seen Spider-Man 3 because I was like, that looks dumb.
It was so.
Maybe that we could
Yeah.
get drunk and watch it.
Oh, 1-star reviews.
Yeah, that'd be a good
Yes.
one.
But Tom Hardy is exciting.
Yes.
That makes me excited for it.
Yeah.
I do like him.
I'm
I guess
excited
we'll
to see
see.
where this goes.
All right, Casey,
Okay.
what trailer came out just a few days ago?
So I actually didn't hear about this until you shared it with the group.
Hey, Ransom.
Yeah.
Sorry, I stole it from you. But
It's fine.
we got a trailer for Wind River, which is actually the movie is the directional debut of the screenwriter of Hell or High Water and Sicario. Now I never saw Sicario, but we know
So good.
Look at
You
both of
gotta
them
see
went
it.
like this. when
I
you
actually
said
haven't
that.
seen Sicario.
Okay, because
but
you did the same exact movement as Anthony.
It's
Hello
so
High
good.
Water.
I mean, the two of you know, I was all about that movie, and that was the one I wanted to win Best Film at the Academy Awards, was
Yeah.
Hell or High Water. I loved Hell or High Water, and so when I saw that it was, I'm so bad with names, Taylor Sheridan, I didn't realize he was directing it, but I knew that he had wrote it, but this is his directional debut, so I'm excited, and the trailer is gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
And it stars two people that we already know work really well together.
Yeah.
Is Jeremy Renner and Elizabeth Owen.
Olsen.
Olsen. What did I
Yeah.
say?
Owen.
Owen.
I meant Olsen.
Yeah.
It's
That's
fine.
If
Which-
you haven't seen the trailer, go see it. It's edited so well. The cinematography is gorgeous. The acting, from what I can tell, is very exciting. It excites me. I love the cast. I'm so excited for this. Thank you so much for showing this to me. It's gonna be so good.
When I
Yeah.
saw that, we have a Facebook page that we all share movie news on. When I saw that, I was like, Hawkeye and Scarlet Witch? Like, what? What are
Of
we
course.
doing? And I
Yeah.
was like, Avenger. I was like thinking in my head, Avenger movie? And I was like, no. But no, that trailer's beautiful. I love it. I'm excited too.
This one's another crime drama that apparently, from what I read, it kind of fits in the universe that he's already created with Sicario and Hell or High Water.
It fits kind of like a trilogy. Yeah.
So,
Nice.
and that makes me even more excited. And now I have to go see Sicario since I haven't seen it.
I mean, I really had to shout out Sicario because the screenplay you can definitely tell is one of the strongest aspects of that movie. But with Villeneuve's cinematography guy, the guy he has his DP, and then obviously his direction, incredible. Just an incredible movie. It's dark. It's gritty. It's gonna make you think what the ending was really trying to imply, and it's super good. So I'm excited for this movie. I confess I haven't watched the trailer yet, so when we're done, we'll watch it.
Review.
Yeah.
So that'll be exciting. Okay, so with that out of the way, we're moving on to what we saw from this last month of movies, as well as the box office prediction winner from last month. Oh, so this one was a crazy little month.
Lots of stuff going on, guys.
I mean,
in life.
Yeah, in terms of unpredictable movies winning here or getting there, but then confession, all of us collectively only saw 2 movies.
Yeah.
And then unfortunately we couldn't really get out to any more because it's been a busy month.
It's been really
I
busy.
mean, this one's got a wedding coming up.
Next
Yeah.
week, sorry. Technically next month, but next week.
Next week, yep. So I haven't been seeing very many movies because I've been saving and finalizing various wedding details. I failed this month. I promise I'll get back on it next
We
month.
Totally
Actually,
understandable.
Anson was graduating high school, had a 5 billion graduation parties to go to, and we're lazy, so it's fine. I'm just kidding.
No, we've been saving money. We've been busy too.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think we can start it off by saying Guardians of the Galaxy 2
Well
was
done, my
a great
friends.
movie.
Such a good movie.
It was really good. I wouldn't say it was as good as the first one, but I think that was because the first one was such a huge surprise.
Yeah, I was not expecting to like
Yeah.
that first one at all, and then I was like, this is the best.
But the second one was funny. It was intriguing. It was action packed.
Baby Groot.
And it dived even more into the characters that we already had seen.
And love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love character-driven stories, so when we get a chance to really explore those characters more in depth, that actually makes me a little bit more attached to the movie, even if the plot was kind of simple, and there are certain things I'm like, yeah, I could do without that or whatever. But it was still fun, like you said, engaging, just not as a surprise as the first, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
But I think in time, though, I think 2 could grow a little bit more on me than maybe 1 did. Because 1, I knew I loved that movie.
Yeah.
2, I knew I really liked it, and I think I can love it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think
There's
we're all in agreement about
Baby Groot. You guys know from the last month of movies how obsessed I am. Not a disappointment. If you are a Baby Groot fan and you have not seen this movie, what is wrong with you? Go see it. It's so good. He's so cute.
I will say that I was a little worried that since they used Baby Groot as an advertising point
so much.
heavily, that this movie was almost gonna have an overwhelming amount of Baby Groot. And then that opening scene, I was thinking there, like, this is really cute and this is really fun, but I really hope this isn't the whole movie. But they got it out of the way, everyone was satisfied, and we were ready to do the movie, and I thought they did that so well.
That's
Yeah,
true.
no.
I was so satisfied.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I totally agree. He was a
Yeah.
great additive.
And with, like, all of the characters being in different places at once, they actually did a really good job on giving each character screen time
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
enough for them to talk, to, like, show their story.
Yeah.
So-
It was good.
So I think we can all say, go see that movie if you haven't already. Chances are you probably saw it.
Definitely go see it on the big screen because it'd be worth it for sure.
It's real cool.
Now, on the latter side of things,
Oh,
there is one movie
God.
that I think we can all collectively say you can skip on if you want to. And unfortunately, it's a movie that I was particularly...
He even put it on his
Hyped on.
box
I
office
knew that
winner.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Look it.
Look, Alien, the franchise, has been a lot of fun. I adore the first one. I think Aliens, the sequel, was incredibly fun, though completely on that other side of, sci-fi epic. It's just this one struggles to do a Prometheus-type movie, but give the Alien fans what they want. And I think, with that said, it does neither particularly well.
Does this take place after Prometheus?
It
or
takes
is-
place after Prometheus.
Okay.
Yes.
But
But before Alien.
Right.
go ahead. Before I get
My
into my thing.
my biggest problem was just the fact that none of the characters that you see on this mission you actually felt strongly for.
I didn't care about
The
any
only
of them.
one was Michael Fassbender's character, What
Both.
was it?
Well,
David and
slash
Walter.
and
Walter and slash David. Yeah.
I
It-
Well,
I
it's
totally
Michael
agree.
Fassbender.
So
Yeah.
So you're gonna care for him.
I had never seen any Alien movie. I will admit, you can yell at me in the comments. Go ahead.
We'll
I had
fix
never
it
seen
soon.
it, and we're going to. I never. I know.
I've seen Alien movies.
Okay, so this is bad. But I was like, okay. My friend Isla, who I adore so much, was like, I want to see this movie. I was like, a chance to hang out with Isla? Let's go. So we go to the movie, and I'm like, what is this? And she even said that was horrible. Go watch the first ones. I was just not. I was like, all right, aliens. There was like 4 aliens the whole time. I was
Yeah.
done. And even though I don't know the actress's name, sorry, Tina from Fantastic Beasts was in it. I was very excited. I was like, Harry Potter, yay!
There was someone who said they're beginning to think of horror movies, and especially these types of alien movies, as whoever is the most famous actor is the one that will survive the longest.
Probably.
And thus cutting out
Michael
the lower actors progressively. And for most of this movie, that follows that rule
That actually,
to a T.
yeah.
There's
And-
only one slight exception, but
And
for the
even
most
with
part,
that,
yeah.
though, Isla and I were sitting there the whole time. There wasn't very many people in the theater. We're whispering to each other, that guy's gonna die. Oh, you're totally gonna. It was very predictable.
so predictable.
Yeah.
That drove me crazy. I literally could
Isla
see
called
every single
everything.
thing coming.
She called everything.
Yeah.
Every single part. She's like, that. And it was true. I was like, you would have won so much money if you were on a game show right now.
Yeah, and it's sad because one of the greatest things about the original was true. It was the first one, so you didn't know what was coming. But it also was so successful at maintaining a sense of isolation and desperation. This one is just all about like insanity, and then suddenly they're in a confined space, but it lasts only about 10-15 minutes long, and then before you know it, they're roaming around on a carrier with swinging girl, trying to shoot at something, and then you keep asking yourself, how is she alive? How is she alive? Isn't she
When
dead
you
yet?
question a
Isn't
movie
she
like
gone?
that, like, okay, there's times you can question a movie, but when, like, literally, it's just, first of all, did you notice at one of the swinging parts, you could tell it was green screened. Sometimes it's like,
she's
yeah, you
walking
can
on
tell.
the ground.
No, it was pathetic. It was like they gave up towards the end. They're like, yeah, this is shit. Here you go.
Well,
Yeah, so
Even the plot twist at the end was so predictable.
yeah,
So predictable.
we all saw it coming.
Yeah.
We all
If
saw
you
it
didn't
coming.
see it coming, then what were you on
And
while watching?
Maybe you were asleep.
yeah, it's just like watching that movie. Every time I was like, wow, I could be watching the original Aliens right now.
And
Yeah.
just have a way better time.
Yeah, you were excited while watching that movie, and you actually were rooting for the characters because Sigourney Weaver is just badass.
And that's the other thing here. So we don't have a lot of time with these characters. It's like you said in the beginning. We don't have time to connect with them.
Yeah.
So then when any of them are gone, it's just there. It just happens. And you're like, okay, move on to the next one.
Did you guys see Prometheus when it came out a few
Yeah,
years ago? I mean, that
did.
one came out like 5 years ago.
Yeah, and there's
Yeah.
a reason why it took them so long to get a sequel to that written
Well, it
and
didn't
taken
do
care
very
of.
well, did it?
No, it did
It-
okay, but the critical feedback
Oh
was
my god!
very
Even
negative.
I knew.
Yeah.
Like I saw articles
Yeah.
about that online all over the
I
place.
saw it, and I remember, first of all, I didn't realize it was a prequel to Alien. And then I finally got it toward the middle, and then I remember thinking, Michael Fassbender is really attractive. Otherwise, I could leave now and be totally fine.
And I think with
Michael
this one,
Fassbender
you
is
can.
really attractive.
I think you can follow that example for the most of it. I think you're really, in particular, going to enjoy a scene with a particular flute, particular shape.
Oh my god.
Finger your holes, I
Finger
will
holes.
blow. Let's move on to what's coming in theaters.
This month, June. Not only is June the month of Casey and Justin's wedding, which is way more important than any movie ever, but also there's some movies coming out.
Yeah, so the first week, and this is what I was gonna say with this time. Let's just pick out our top one that we're gonna go see. I think for the first weekend of the second, can we all just say Wonder Woman?
I'm going to see it. Also, I'm going to go see it with all men. Just a heads up.
Triggered.
Just a heads up. Every single person that's in my group that's going to see that movie is a man.
I'm sad that I'm not going with you.
I was going to go on the 4th.
Ah,
That's her wedding date. Okay, anyway. We're not going on the 4th. But
that's
I am
what,
going to go
well,
see it.
obviously.
I am going to go see it with men, though. So.
Wonder Woman's mine that I'm gonna
Wonder
go
Woman
see.
for sure.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't have very high
Ransom,
expectations.
Captain Underpants.
Yeah.
That one
Actually,
stars Kevin, what's his face?
Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
yeah, but I actually don't like Kevin Hart. I don't think he's funny.
He's really not.
I don't think he's funny.
I think he's 50-50.
He used to be. He used to be really funny.
Did
but
you
then he
watch
got
his stand-up?
famous. And then
I can't get into his stand up.
have you watched his older stuff though?
I
His older stuff is not that bad.
I've seen like the stuff on Netflix.
Oh, that's the good stuff. Oh no.
I'm not a Kevin Hart fan.
All
Like
right,
I
so
love
moving
Dave
on.
Chappelle.
Dave
Like
Chappelle's great.
yeah.
So
So moving on.
Band-Aid though.
Yes, I wanted to talk about a movie called Band-Aid because it's a comedy and it's about a couple creating a band and their lyrics are all about the fights that they have. And it looks really funny. It has a lot of actors from like TV comedies such as Parks and Rec. And if you haven't seen the trailer,
And New
I
Girl.
definitely... Oh yeah, and New Girl. Yeah. So I highly recommend looking at the trailer and seeing it in theaters.
Absolutely. Second weekend of June 9th. So
Ugh.
I am a fan of two of these movies in particular. I'm 50-50 on what I'll see opening for that week. It's either It Comes at Night or The Mummy. I really like what we've seen, guys, on The Mummy. I have to say, I like the trailers. I dig
You
it.
have the
I
same
want
eye
to
roll.
enjoy that movie,
Tom
but It Comes at Night is
Cruise!
from A24.
Okay.
Yeah.
It
But
comes at
It
night.
Comes
Is
at
scary,
Night.
right?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm in. I just got into scary movies, so I'm totally ready to go.
I hate scary
Really?
movies. I
Yeah.
hate scary
Oh,
movies.
okay. We're gonna
But
go
they're-
together though.
Their trailer, though, the way they advertise that movie makes me want to see it, and I never want to see scary movies.
The only
It
reason
was so simplistic, and it was so minimalistic, and it was just so good.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And it was all I needed. The trailer, most trailers have me have my feet on the chair.
something's gonna get her.
This one had me like this. And it was so minimalistic, and I want to see it. I'm going to pee my pants, but I want to see
It's
it.
gonna be fun. We'll bring popcorn.
I don't want to see The Mummy because Tom Cruise makes me uncomfortable. He's this high. He's a terrible actor. Russell Crowe is fun.
I
Why is there another Mummy?
Look, they're giving it a chance. They want to make
Yeah.
a monster universe. By
But
the way.
ransom.
Sorry.
the only thing I think I'm more excited for It Comes at Night because I feel like with Tom Cruise being in The Mummy,
Barf.
most of the money that goes to the money is actually going to go to Scientology. So.
Ah. Also, the only reason
Ugh.
I would see The Mummy is because not even the Mummy franchise itself, but the ride at Universal Studios. It was
So much fun.
We went 2 years ago. It was raining. One of the only indoor rides that we liked, besides all the Hogwarts ones, but those lines were ridiculous. And I love you, Hogwarts. Obviously, Harry Potter, life. Anyway, The Mummy had no line, so we kept going and going and going.
And that's
the only
trick.
reason I would see that movie is because of the ride we went on and the enjoyable experience we had on the ride without Tom Cruise.
Though
I don't like you, Tom Cruise. Go away.
I will give a shout out to Tom Cruise
Ah!
at the fact that he does all of his own stunts.
He does all his own stunts.
Have you
and-
ever
and
seen though?
He gets better.
But have you seen
It's
that
better
photo
and
of
better.
him with symmetry and it's weird and I just ugh. It's horrible.
It's easy to do your own stunts when you're 4'9".
Hey,
Not
It's
true with
not-
what he did in Ghost Protocol.
yeah.
Still haven't
Scale
seen
the
that movie.
Tower
I
of Dubai. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You win
Listen.
my eternal respect.
No,
Unless you
I-
become crazier in Scientology,
He makes me
which is
just
a
as
50-50.
uncomfortable as Nicolas Cage does. So that's
Nicolas Cage
That's
is
true.
worse.
Nicolas
And
Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
He's
I
not
Anyway,
even that good
The
of an
woman
actor.
playing the Mummy, though, I don't know her name.
She's from Kingsman.
Yes.
Yeah, Michelle.
She
That-
is gonna have such an amazing summer.
Oh my
guys.
god, yeah.
Atomic
Because-
Blonde.
Because that and Atomic Blonde.
Atomic Blonde
oh
looks
my
great.
god.
But anyway,
She's the only reason I'd see that movie, probably. Well, and Russell Crowe is a special place in my heart.
I think that movie has a chance to be
Um,
amazing. Moving on to the weekend of June 16th. This is the third weekend of June. Not a lot here.
Cars is gonna win it.
Cars
Obviously,
3.
family movie. But also
Whoa, whoa,
again,
wait,
Wait. We skipped a week.
No, we didn't. That's the next week.
we're here.
Yeah, we're a weekend of June 16th.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You're
no,
good.
it's okay. But the thing that I wanted to just really quickly say is that All Eyes on Me is the Tupac biodrama that's been in the works for some time now.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I love Tupac. I love his words. I respect what he means to that era a lot. I don't know if it's going to be good. I've seen the trailers. I'm intrigued. I'm interested. I just don't know if it's going to sell, and I don't know if it's actually going to be critically received
Who's
well.
producing it?
I honestly don't know. I
Isn't
don't know
it
much
an
about the
MTV
movie.
Production?
No.
Whoa, they're actually gonna do some
Maybe.
music on MTV.
I'm not sure.
Whoa.
I think it's an MTV production.
We can research that. But I know that this has been kind of in the shadows, and only just recently did they come out with the trailer, and it's not being advertised at all.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
only
So I
seen
feel
it.
like it's
being
only,
sent out to
actually, the only time I've seen it, shout out to MTV app. I watch Teen Mom during the week and Catfish during the week when I'm on my lunches. The only time I've seen a trailer for it is when I'm on that app.
So
That's why
maybe
I
it is an
think it
MTV,
production.
yeah,
Yeah.
production.
Can I ask a question though? Why the hell is there a Cars 3?
Okay. We had this
Yo.
conversation. I saw the trailer. This one, I think, will make me cry.
No, it's like Toy
I-
Story 3 because I can't handle that shit.
No,
I can't.
He basically becomes a version of Doc.
Yeah, he
And that
he
now-
becomes Doc Hudson.
What?
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Well,
So I think this one has potential, guys.
yeah, because the last
isn't
trailer
Cars
that they
2
came
bad?
out with,
I didn't see it.
Cars 2
It's
is
pretty
terrible.
Cars
It's
2 is
god
awful. It's a terrible movie. It's the worst Pixar movie by far.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Maybe Planes just shortly right after it. But Cars 2 is bad.
But
Yeah.
Cars 3.
3 looks like it has some. I don't want to get my hopes up.
I'm really excited for it because in the last trailer that they had, one thing that really got to me was the fact that he goes back to
Radiator Springs?
Radiator Springs, and he trains, and his trainer, which is like a new model car, just like all of the other ones that he's competing with, she's talking to him and says, the reason why I want to help you so much is because you were such a role model to me.
Aww.
And I
That's
was
cool.
like, ooh, that is.
I think this one has potential.
Yeah.
I don't want to get my hopes
Because
up. but I-
Cars 1 was great.
Yeah.
And Cars
It was
Land
alright.
and Disneyland is really fun. Cars 1 was great. What are you
Yeah.
on?
I
Look,
can't handle
I've-
you guys today.
I have been I've
Racist
been
like,
on
what did I do?
I don't like the first
hard.
one that much. I think it's all right. I think 2 is an abomination to Pixar's legacy. And I am not excited for this movie at all, no matter what the trailers say, because I have that
Okay,
bad,
get it out of your
terrible
head,
taste
though.
of
I
I can't do it yet.
Well, then
If you guys like it, I'll give it a chance.
it sounds like in order to be excited about this one, you had to have liked the first one. I think.
I
thought it
love
was
the
okay.
first one.
Yeah.
And
I didn't think it was the best Pixar
no,
movie.
no,
but,
definitely
yeah.
not at all.
But I thought it was
but
good.
It was
Oh,
good.
yeah.
And Cars Land and Disneyland, guys, so much fun. Go if you're ever in Disneyland, go do it. It's way fun.
Is there like bumper cars?
Well, they changed a bunch since I was there, but the racing one, okay, to anybody out there, I don't like children, but we were in this ride, my aunt and I, and it's the ride where you get in a car, like one of the cars, and you go around the Radiator Springs racetrack really fast.
Huh.
But there was a kid in the back seat. I was like, ugh, this guy's gonna ruin the ride. His parents in the car in front of us. Ugh. But it was so much fun. The kid was fun. The ride was fun. I waited an hour and a half in the line, but I still really enjoyed it.
Cool.
So, and I went home and watched Cars that night.
So that's give it a chance maybe on this one. So weekend of 23rd. This is the fourth
Yeah.
weekend, and we still have one more weekend to go.
Everything
This
starts with
month
T.
is 5 weeks. Yeah, everything does start with T. Transformers: The Last Night's there. The Bad Batch is there.
Yeah.
So good.
Give up on Transformers. Go watch possibly
The
The
Big
Big
Sick.
Sick.
That looks so
Oh
good.
my
What?
God.
It looks so
The
funny.
Big Sick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I haven't even heard of this movie.
You-
I'm excited for
We'll
the Bad
watch it.
Batch.
You saw the trailer in front of Guardians.
Which one was it?
Yeah.
Explain the premise to me. I'm
Oh my
forgetting
god, the one.
right now.
Okay.
Okay, it's okay.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It stars a native Indian guy, first of all,
I-
which in
I-
itself is
We're so
amazing.
apologetic of not knowing the name. I'm sorry.
I
We
can't.
did
I
not
can't
prepare
think of
for
his
this.
name, but he has been in quite a few.
Oh,
movies.
now I'm remembering.
Yeah.
This.
Ignore my phone. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah. It also has the guy from Everybody Loves Raymond.
Ray Romano.
Ray-
Ray
yeah.
Romano, yeah. And basically it's about this guy. He
What's the name?
I can't pronounce.
Oh, jeez.
Kumat.
Apologies on pronunciation.
Yeah.
Kumail Nanjiani?
Yeah, Kumail
sorry.
Nanjiani.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ray Romano.
But his family is very traditionalist and believes in the
Arranged marriage.
arranged marriage. But at the same time, he is dating this girl who he does have a lot of feelings for, but they end up breaking up because she finds out about this. What ends up happening is he gets a call that she's in the hospital. And so he goes, visits the hospital, calls her parents, and so the entire movie is about him getting to know her parents and also trying to make up for not telling her.
So I remember this now.
Yeah.
There we go.
I did like the trailer a lot, but I'm gonna be totally honest. I mean, I saw the trailer for The Bad Batch, and I was just like, okay, I gotta give this movie a shot.
Yeah.
It's got the craziest amalgamation of talent.
Oh yeah.
In a very, very weird premise. That could be good or it could be terrible. Let's be honest. It's this girl who has to survive dealing with cannibals in the desert. But it's got Keanu Reeves.
Ugh.
It's got freaking
Jason
Momoa. Like, I'm just like, what is this movie?
But
Where did
also,
it come from?
and this movie is kind of like a thriller,
yeah.
right? And so with those two on that already, Jim Carrey is in this
movie.
and Diego Luna from Rogue One.
Which I think he's one of the best parts of Rogue One.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I love his acting. I think he's a freaking star.
And
so.
also Giovanni Ribisi, which he's been in a lot of movies that I can't think of any off the top of my head.
He was in
but,
Avatar. He was like the bad corporate guy in Avatar.
Yeah, and he was in like Saving Private Ryan and
I've never
Ted.
seen this. I've never heard of it.
We'll have to look at the trailer.
Yeah.
But it's a really, really weird premise. I don't think it's going to make a ton of movie. However, when my big one and the one that I know people are going to probably go see is Transformers: The Last Night.
Don't see
I'm going
that.
to just wipe that from my mind and
I
go
won't
watch
see
The
that
Bad
either.
Batch or The Big Sick.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen Transformers since the second Transformers, and I refuse to go see one now.
The third one was so bad,
So terrible.
even though it had Leonard Nimoy voicing one of them.
Yeah.
Is
All right, last week of
weekend
June.
of June 30th. We've got kind of a weird mix-up. I think this one is both a potential for 2 movies, and then everything else is going to be completely forgotten.
Can I
Baby
just
Driver
say-
and Despicable Me 3.
Baby Driver is a remake, correct? And it's with Ansel.
Oh no!
No.
It's not
Fresh
with
Prince.
Ansel Ergot? What's his name? Ansel.
Ansel Elgort.
He was in Fallen. I thought that was a remake.
No,
No.
it's
Swear to
actually it's a brand new idea from Edgar Wright,
Woo!
who you might know from the Cornetto trilogy.
Sorry.
And
I don't know.
yeah,
The guy's name is Baby. I don't know.
I'm excited for this movie.
It looks fun.
Yeah, because it's Edgar Wright. This is something very different for him, especially because the only movies that he's really done is comedy, and so
This is still a comedy a little.
Yeah, but it's more action packed than
yeah.
normal comedy.
True.
And he's said in interviews that this is definitely something new for him, that he wanted to try going into more of an action movie than sticking with comedy.
This one looks like, even if it's not good, it could be a lot of fun.
Well, and that's exactly what we saw when he did Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Yeah,
Oh,
Which
God.
is an
like-
incredibly
Oh, I didn't know that
underrated
was him.
movie.
I didn't know
yeah,
that
that
was
was
him.
him.
But now I'm a little
Like-
bit more excited because Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Yeah,
That was
I love Edgar Wright, and I think no matter if this is at least going to be good.
Agreed.
If it's maybe not his best movie, it's definitely going to be a really fun time.
I like his style. I like
Yeah.
his wit. I like all of the dialogue in his
Oh,
movies.
yeah.
I admit Baby is a weird name, but I think we can get over it if the movie's premise is kind of like characters with eccentric names. You know, if he's not the bad
And
one.
this also has a lot of talent.
Yeah, it does.
This has-
It's like packed.
Yeah, this has Jamie Foxx in it. This has
I know
Kevin
that.
Spacey.
Kevin Spacey. That I was about to say Feige, and I'm like, that's not right.
Because we always say Kevin Feige.
Yeah, Kevin Spacey, and it's even got Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers in it.
Which
Oh, I
is
didn't know
nuts.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I have 2 questions about this week. One, why are we making another Despicable Me? Why?
Because the first 2 are not only
They're not
money
that
makers,
bad.
but they did well. It's just the stupid Minions movie
Because
that
they
sucks.
can make money off of it.
Because
'Cause
children are like,
children.
Mom!
So-
Okay, and question, Amityville. Like I said, I just got into horror movies. I just decided that they're not all that horrible. I heard the first one really wasn't that scary, so why are they doing another one?
Well,
because it's a known property.
Kind of like Blair Witch.
Yeah, but the thing, and I'm sorry if I'm disrupting your tangent here. This is something that I think people forget about. Horror movies can be made on a dime, like a dime budget. You know, literally like 5 cents on the dollar kind of production level quality.
Though, because horror movies
and you can throw them out.
made in October usually aren't that good.
I agree. I totally agree.
Well, we've got a horror movie coming out that we're excited about.
Yeah, it comes at night.
And that's different. That's a production company. That's a known quantity. This one is being done by someone that we really don't know. There's no talent on here at all, and the movie is off of a franchise that again is only there because it's a known quantity.
Well, and the biggest problem that I have with a lot of horror movies that come out today is
they're all prequels, sequels.
Well, they're all like remade tales, because I think the first Amityville story that came out was back in the 70s.
The first what?
Amityville.
Amityville.
We have to give you a hard time, Ansel.
Whatever.
I like how you look at the camera like, look.
Either way, the first movie that they had made about this story was back in the 70s, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it was based off of a true story, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
True events, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and so was The Conjuring.
Well, and
it was the same couple.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem, is that so many people make horror movies just the same old thing. And that's why it's great to see movies like It Comes at Night, where it's something fresh.
Or that one that you guys were excited about last year, Don't Breathe.
Don't Breathe. Yeah. Don't Breathe was amazing.
Breathe was so good.
That was good.
Also, Get Out. So good.
Yeah.
Get
Out.
I'm so happy you finally got to see that.
Like I said, I just got into horror films. You can ask all of my friends from high school. I hated them. I would not watch them because I knew I would have nightmares. Now I love them and I live for them.
I think it's Criminal Minds that did it to you.
Thank you, Criminal Minds. Shout out special to Matthew Gray Gubler. Anyway.
So, with that said, what are our predictions for what's winning the box office for the month of June each weekend? And, just really quickly, I do have to bring it back home. Who won last month? Which was both of them.
Yes. We knew it too. We called it.
If I had only made my prediction on the third week of
Can I just be mad for
Alien,
a second, though?
It would have been a little bit different.
Okay, this wasn't a winner, but week 1
Oh my
of
God.
May, Boss Baby came in third. Gross. Stop. They're making
Are we
surprised,
no,
and they're making a second one. It's coming out. I'm throwing up. My boss. Oh God, I'm not even gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna talk about it. But gross. Ugh! Anyway,
What's happening?
Agreed.
I'll tell you later. I'm just very upset.
It's just really disheartening
Stop
that was even in the third
Baldwin.
place.
Stick with your Trump impression.
But
Stop being a baby.
as we all surmised, though, in the past month, Guardians swept most of it. But yeah,
Yay.
Pirates is looking like for this week. Admittedly, we're only on Saturday, so we're guessing. But on Friday, opening night, it made bank. 26 million, vastly beating out... 23 million,
Ooh.
vastly beating out any of the competition, as Baywatch was 5 to 10.
I also heard from people who have seen it, not terrible.
Okay.
I mean,
Not
when
the
you
best.
compare it to the rest of the movies,
Not
it's
the
not
best.
really
Except for the
staying
first,
all
which
that
I think
The
is
first
yeah.
was great. First was one of my very favorite movies for a really long time. I remember watching it in high school.
I want to throw it out there that I have won or tied with someone in winning since we started this movie show.
She's the smartest.
So I deserve a drink just for that.
All right. Next, this month
Moving
though,
on.
Oh my God,
I'm gonna beat that.
Defeat.
I'm gonna
It's
beat
fine.
that sweep.
No, you're not. You're not. Casey and I are gonna win again.
Weekend of the first weekend. So we'll go first, second, third, fourth, and fifth weekend of June. First for you, what do you think is winning?
Wonder Woman, for sure.
Okay.
Obviously, Band-Aid. I'm just kidding. It's gonna be Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman.
That's
Week 2.
Enough said.
You know what?
This
This
week,
is hard.
though, This is hard.
Because people might want to go see The Mummy.
But I think Wonder Woman, and especially now with the controversy and the hype coming out, I think Wonder Woman's still gonna
Wonder
be
Woman.
first, second
Wonder
week.
Woman 2 for me. Wonder Woman week 2.
I'm going Wonder Woman week 2 as well. I think that, again, like you guys are saying, there's so much hype built around it, and I think if it gets positive reaction, which it sounds like early screeners are loving it, then yes, it has a chance of being
Yeah,
second.
Wonder
If it gets
Woman
bad
would stand
reviews,
for
though,
sure.
it's totally going to be The Mummy. But I have to make my prediction on Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
I feel like The Mummy is going to be a very average movie, just from what it seems. So, yeah, I'm going to have to go with Wonder Woman.
Okay. Third week. We've got...
Ugh, that's hard.
Alright, I'll make my quick prediction. Cars 3.
You
Can
know,
you
it's
take
a-
over
Cars three.
Wonder Woman?
Yeah, absolutely. It's time. Cars 3
I
is a
think
Pixar
that
movie.
I think that
gonna
Wonder
win that
Woman,
weekend.
it's gonna be a good movie, but it's not Marvel, so it's not gonna do as well. I think Cars 3 as well. Family movie. It's summertime.
Mm-hmm.
People are gonna be like, let's take my kids somewhere, so they'll shut up for 30 minutes.
Okay.
Cars 3.
Cars 3.
Casey?
I think I'm going to stick with Wonder Woman. I think for the same reason in that you don't want to see Cars 3 is like by the time Toy Story's trilogy being the only exception, every time a sequel or the third of a series comes out, it gets less and less and less. And I think because Cars 2 was so bad, people are going to skip this one.
Maybe. But
But good point.
I
It's
hear
going to
you.
be summer, and parents are going to want to put their kids somewhere so that they don't have to watch them.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's got the Pixar label.
Yeah.
And for the most time, Pixar movies are not only good movies, but they also make money.
Well, and the only real Pixar movie that's had sequels is Toy Story.
That's true.
Yeah.
And
True.
they've done
They've been good.
fantastic. Yeah.
So, week 4. Unfortunately, as much as I would love either the Big Sick or the Big Batch to
It's
week
gonna
that
be
weekend,
Transformers.
it's Transformers.
Transformers
for
for sure. I think we're all agreeing on that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's probably gonna be the big winner because it's a franchise.
Yeah.
Ugh, I hate
Okay,
that.
so
I hate
let's
that
just
so
move
much.
on.
5th weekend.
Despicable Me. That's me. I'm sorry. Despicable Me. I'm in it. It's
Despicable
again,
Me
the
3.
kid thing. The
Yeah,
kid thing.
I agree. And people like both the first and the second one.
Unfortunately.
I think Despicable Me.
Yeah, as much as I'd love to say Baby Driver because I think it deserves it, Despicable Me 3.
You guys don't think that Amityville is going to get it?
Dang,
You were
throwing that shade. All right, so for
So-
Katie,
I
it's
don't think it's gonna
Wonder
get
Woman.
it, Casey.
Wonder Woman, Cars 3, Transformers, and Despicable Me.
for Ransom. It was
Wonder Woman, Cars 3, and then Transformers. Despicable Me 3.
okay. For Casey, it was.
Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman, Transformers, Despicable Me.
I love it. And then mine is mirrored Katie's
And Ransom's.
and Ransom's pretty much. So
So Casey has a
So
chance.
when I win this week, I won't have to split it with
you
anyone.
You're already
really
getting
have
a
to
lot
throw
of-
it in our
okay, the
faces.
thing is though, she's already getting a lot of stuff for her wedding, so I'm not sure if I could afford anymore.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for watching the latest month in movies for June 2017. As always, tune back in here more for more movie predictions, heads up on what's coming out in theaters. Thank you to my awesome co-hosts for being here. Ransom, where can they reach you?
You can reach me at Facebook at Ransom Tyson and Twitter on at Tyson Ransom.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. Casey, where can they reach you?
You can find me at on Facebook at Casey Mason. I'm not even gonna say Twitter. It's been 2 months and I still haven't reactivated it. Don't go look for me on Twitter.
All right. And also be sure to check out her
Oh,
portraits
my artist page. Casey Mason.
after
portraits.
she gets married.
Casey Mason portraits, artwork and portraits.
Yes. Katie, where can we find you?
Instagram, you can find me at Caterpins, and at Twitter at the same place. I don't Twitter too often, but you know, see, and Katie Gilligan, Katy at Facebook.
Sweet. As for me, Twitter, Tyson, wow. Tyson Brothers, and then at Instagram at ATysonAdventures. Thank you again for watching. As always, any of our other content is on GeekDomination.net. Go check out there because we got tons of great stuff coming for June, especially around E3 season, which is 2 weeks away. So it's going to be crazy.
March 3, just kidding.
Yeah, right. So thank you again for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Shut up.